Hi guys! So this is my second attempt at recording this video because I recorded the entire thing just now and my sound was turned right down, so I had no audio whatsoever. So I thought, let's start again. Just doing my voice no good. Sorry, I sound quite husky today. So I am here reviewing, kind of just talking a little bit about the Stabilo. I've always called it Stabulo. I think it's Stabulo. Aquacolor pencils, watercolor pencils. I had no idea that Stabulo did these. They sent me this tin, and they also sent me, not the camera, also sent me the original pencils, which are not kind of water soluble. They reckon they're aquarellable too. So I think this is completely water soluble. These are normal pencils which also can be activated in water, but not quite to the extent of these. I'm hoping I'm not banging around too much. My microphone's on my desk. I do apologise if it's really loud. So yes, Stabulo sent me the 36 tin. They also sent me those normal pencils and the Carbothellos and the fine liners and the other felt tips. They sent me a heap of stuff. Very generous of them. So I'm just going through, having a play with them all, seeing what I can do with them. I'm now part of their influencer team, so anything that I do create with them will be going on their website to encourage others to use their products too. Which is lucky because I really enjoyed using them. I created this the other day. This isn't an unboxing because I've already had a play with them, as you can see. This was created using the aqua colour as a base, and then I used the fine liners over the top, which was these ones, which I found out were also they could be activated with water, so they came out as kind of like watercolour pens, which was great fun. I've gone through and I have swatched them all so that we can have a look at the colours. Amazing colour range, really enjoyed. I did a couple of pet pieces. I did a tiger's eye, it was a tiger or a leopard, using the browns, and yeah, really nice range of colours. The pencils themselves are quite thin compared to other pencils. They're very delicate, but I think that's kind of a mark of their brand, because I know the Carbothellos, the pastel pencils, are very thin too. On the barrel of the pencil, not sure if we can see that with the light shining, you've got the Stabilo Aquacolor name with the brush to show you that they're the watercolour pencils. If I get one of the original pencils out, you'll be able to see the difference. So this is one of the normal pencils, which obviously doesn't have the watercolour sign on it. It also has the number at the base. As far as I know, these are not open stock. You can't get these individually, which kind of goes for most of the lower end, low budget pencils. They generally don't come as open stock. So if you're the Lightfast rating, there are no Lightfast ratings for these that I've been able to find. I need to contact Stabulo actually and find out for definite, because I know the Carbothellos are Lightfast rated, but I don't think these are, and I don't think the traditional pencils are either. So if you're a proper professional artist that wants to sell your work, these are probably not the watercolour pencils you'd want to go for. I know that there's other brands like Faber-Castell, and they all produce watercolour pencils as well, so which have Lightfast ratings. These don't, but these would be perfect for colouring, scrapbooking, illustrations that you're just going to be doing prints from, stuff like that. So this is our swatch, which I really enjoyed doing, the OCD side of me. When they are activated with water, I was amazed. They turn into like an ink. They're not as inky as the Derwent ink. What are they called? The name completely escapes me. I have them in my drawer. I should look that up really. Somebody will say in the comments, because I have stinking cold and a throat infection and I feel awful and my brain is not working. So yeah, they are kind of like those. They just turn into this amazing inkiness. If anyone's used the cheaper brands of aqua pencils, watercolour pencils before, you tend to always have the pencil marks left underneath. They don't always completely disperse, which has always put me off watercolour pencils before. But these, you can see there are absolutely no lines at all in any of the shades of colour, even in the really pigmented colours that you think are going to stain the paper and leave a mark underneath. There's nothing. They've completely dissolved and dispersed into like an inky pigmented loveliness. I think they're amazing. So I've done that swatch and I filmed that swatch, so I will pop that on the end of this video, so you can see how each colour has dispersed, how it's worked out. The laydown is just lovely. Sorry, that was probably really loud. There's none of this waxy, too much binder, not enough pigment stuff going on for a cheaper pencil. It's lovely and creamy almost, but not like wax build up kind of creamy. It's just really, really nice. Add some water and it's just all dispersing. There's no lines whatsoever left underneath that ink. It is literally like ink, which is crazy for such a cheap pencil. You can see there's just no lines, nothing. It's just amazing. The water splotches that I did on my flamingo, I did with these pencils, where I blew it with a straw and layered up over the top, and so it's just so much colour that comes from these pencils once they're activated with water. It's like proper watercolour. I love the fact that there are no lines underneath. Oh, chucking the pencils away. You layer up to create all the different colours. If you've got enough of the pigment on the paper, let's say you can sit there with a straw and just blow it around, create those traditional watercolour splotches. I knew where my straw went. Oh. Without knocking everything over. Right. Add a ton of water, dissolve all that pigment, and you can be blowing it around like you would with watercolours, which for a pencil, and a cheaper end pencil at that, I think is amazing. Really, really impressed with these. So I will add on the end of this video doing the swatches, simply because it is incredibly therapeutic to sit there watching them all being drawn out. But you'll be able to see how none of them have got any lines underneath, nothing stained the paper, it's all just moved around really lovely. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed for a lower end pencil, and a pencil that they don't seem to market all that much, because I didn't know that these even existed, and they are a wonderful product for the price they are. So I will pop the price and a link in the description to where you can get these. There's also another video on my site of me drawing this beauty. I shall be sticking some more videos up of the rest of the Stabilo products that I was sent. And I'm also going to be doing these and seeing how they disperse with water, and the thicker versions, see if they're aquarellable, if they disperse with water too. So yes, have a look if you want to carry on watching to look at the swatching that I made. I'll stick all my social media down in the description if you'd like to follow. Give us a little like if you liked my video, and thank you for watching.